Break one foot. Nobody lets you forget it.
All goes downhill.
Well, that's also how
I mean, that's what
osteoporosis
happens when
works.
you trip and break your feet. You roll.
Yeah, I rolled all right.
I bet it was graceful as just could be, wasn't it?
If only she had Bigfoot feet, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on the sidewalk for a bit. People thought I was crazy. It's okay.
You mean crazier than usual?
Yeah.
This is what I think is going to happen to DC if he has those inline skates.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just
The neighbors were like, "Ah, geez, she's at it again."
Mm. Actually, I was at a friend's house
Yeah.
on their sidewalk.
Wait, so are you actually getting inline skates?
Me?
We're inline-
I was thinking about getting some skates at some
rollerblades.
point and learning with Baby Cookie, but
Rollerblades?
Are skating rinks still a thing?
yeah,
Where
yeah,
you
we
guys
have
are?
some. Yeah, we have some.
What?
Like
I think they
rollerblades?
destroyed the Golden Skate near me a few years ago.
We don't really have roller rinks anymore.
Yeah, we more have like outdoors ones, you know.
Do you not have like?
Oh no, no,
skate
no! I meant
parks?
like indoors ones.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
No,
There
we
might
don't
be.
Wait,
We used to,
What?
but they're now.
Oh wow. There's still loads of skate parks here.
Years
the
ago.
roller derby.
I
Roller
don't know.
derby, rather.
Ashigo, you were asking about Rubber Ducky
And the pig.
and Prize Hog. Yeah. There's their arcade costumes.
Alright.
Man, skating rinks were huge when I was a little kid. I used to go to one. I had like a season pass or whatever it was, but it was just for the summer. I had a summer pass, so I could go every day during the summer.
But like
Uh,
ice
It
rink.
looks bigger when you're a little kid.
I'm gonna get another drink.
Yeah, they're
no, not a nice one.
when we were younger, but roller rinks, but they've closed down.
Yeah. They used to be awesome, man. They
Yeah.
play good music and they do like the limbo and all kinds of stuff.
I disagree with the good music part.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
because
'cause
you're
you
like
have bad
12
taste.
years old.
No, I was wait. I know for my elementary school there would be
Look, when
events
Sploosh was a
at the
teenager
local.
on roller rinks, you weren't born yet, so.
Does anybody know what
That might be
Ronald's
true.
talking about when he says when he was on camp trips to the roller rink, he'd spend all his allowance playing Turtles in Time.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
Turtles in Time?
It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet, way before your time, Ochigo.
I don't even know
Yeah.
that. Vital Shigo.
I think it's after
I
my
mean-
time.
I think the closest to an arcade I've been to is some fancy hotel resort place I went to had one room with a few ping pong tables and like 7 arcade machines.
Yeah, that's not an arcade.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, that's the closest I've been to an arcade.
That's a garage someone that owned the hotel put together so the kids would stay out of their parents' way while they were getting pissed at the pool.
Yeah.
No, it's actually a decent sized room. It was in the garage. It was also next to the tennis court.
Yeah, find yourself a
It's
day.
like the kids club.
They used to have a place when I was a little kid. It was only in the Midwest of the U.S. called Funhouse Pizza, and it was like Chuck E. Cheese before Chuck E. Cheese was around.
I'm going to assume that's like Wacky Warehouse in the UK. It's like an
Yeah, we
indoor
probably-
playground for kids with like loads of netting and padded stuff to climb all over.
Kinda, yeah. It had like an arcade
Yeah,
room,
kinda.
and then it had like the tunnels where you go through, and it had the ball pits and everything.
Yep.
But then it also had an area where you'd go to eat, and it had these huge tables. And at the end of the room was a big stage with a bunch of animatronic like bears and chickens and mice and all kinds of stuff. And they were a band, and so the animatronics would all play and sing and stuff. And it was like nightmare fuel looking
I was
back.
going to
As a
say
kid,
that
it was
sounds
awesome.
like Nightmare Fuel.
Looked like a shooting gallery. We used to have used to have an infrared shooting gallery thing with things that would activate when you. I
Mhm.
think it was a kind of hillbilly thing with people who played music or whatever. If you click the right target.
And this was this was before Chuck E. Cheese, Yorick. It was called Funhouse, and yes, that's what Five Nights at Freddy's was based off of. Yeah, Funhouse is better than Chuck E. Cheese in my opinion.
All right.
But they had a Turtles in Time arcade cabinet there that I used to spend tons of money on as a kid. Everybody had their
Throwback wants
birthdays
to know
at
what we're
Funhouse
freaked
Pizza.
out by.
ShowBiz Pizza. Yeah, sorry, not Funhouse Pizza. ShowBiz Pizza.
Oh, there's
Still
a
no
bar
idea.
you can go to where they've got a set of those running.
Yeah. Just straight. Look up ShowBiz Pizza Bear on Google.
Is it the same one as Five Nights at Freddy's? Because I have seen that bear.
No.
Showbiz.
It's a Rock-afire band.
Holy
I would say
crap!
at least scarier than the Five Nights at
So
Freddy's.
this was basically the inspiration for Pedo Bear.
Sure.
That's terrifying.
What the fuck?
It was awesome when I was a kid, though. I fucking loved it.
Like it's made
you have
worse by the
some-
fact that most of the photos are from the 90s with that like grainy Polaroid look that just make it look super sketch.
Yeah, like the kind of photos you only find in a pedophile's like little
Exactly
shoebox
right.
that he keeps stored under his bed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, there's a bar downtown that's restored a full set of those. You want to check them out again, Sploosh?
Spoiler: why aren't you talking in voice? Where did you go?
Oh, spoiler left
He's not
ages
here.
ago.
Yeah.
What the
Spoiler was
fuck,
here earlier.
spoiler?
Spoiler doesn't want to drink.
She tapped out.
Okay, straight. I'm drinking a proper British beer now, not an Irish one. Now it's a British one. All right, and it's called.
So it's even weaker.
I was gonna-
It's
It'll be even
5.2%.
weaker, but It'll still be garbage.
It's 5.2%. It's called Eagle Bombardier, and it's got a
Sounds
British
like it's
flag on
British.
it.
Wait, Bombardier or Bombardier?
Bombardier. Oh no, Bombardier. Bombardier?
You're
That
having
sounds
like
super weird.
aneurysm.
No. Eagle. Eagle Bombardier.
Bombardier?
Bombardier.
No, Bombardier.
Bombardier?
Bombardier? Do you pronounce it like it's French, like Bombardier?
Beetle.
No, but you were pronouncing it as like it was B-U-M, like bum.
No, bomb.
You
Bomb.
literally said it's equal Bombardier.
Yeah.
You were so
Oh my
excited
God.
for it. You're like, I'm drinking Bombardier. It's
Yes,
like bum.
toxic. It's a bum a deer. Bumming a deer. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds very British to me.
Doesn't sound British at all to me, man.
Listen,
What, bumming a deer?
I'm gonna write it in chat so you guys know what I'm saying. All right.
There were so many
Eagle.
British op- like they knew.
Bar. Deer? Yeah. Here.
Yeah, so
Bombardier.
basically- yeah, you can't speak right, basically.
It's
But
Eagle Bombardier? Is that how you say it?
Only if you're French.
it's
That sounds
equal
French.
I'd say Bombardier as well.
Yeah. Bombardier.
No, but you said Bombardier.
Here.
You're
No.
forgetting the
You said
fucking-
Oh my god.
Saying Bombardier is kind of fun, though.
Anyway.
Do you say that with your pinky extended, CZ? Bombardier.
Oh my god.
Well, how are you supposed to say it? What's the proper way?
Bombardier.
That's exactly what I said.
No, you said
Oh, it's not
Bombardier.
Bombardier?
Oh god, no.
If you're a friend.
On the house because I guess they got a call for like suspicious whatever. So as he's talking to him, the bee flies up his pant leg, and he's trying to like
Oh,
not
I
tell
see.
him there's a bee for some reason. And so like he's essentially just like making the motions like he's jacking off,
Oh.
and the cop is there. So I was just like, hey, this is like lame.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cringe.
That sounds like classic Rowan Atkinson comedy, and unfortunately, it's just not for me.
But it's like, why just not tell the guy that there's a bee?
Yeah, excuse me, there's a bee in my trousers.
Yeah.
Because you're British and you have to say trousers, right, Stray?
What else would you call them?
No, it's
Jumper.
no, it's Trazier.
Trousers. There's a bee in my trousier. I gotta go get another beer. I didn't.
Isn't that
They're
kind of like
called
a yeah?
slammers. That's not very original.
I wouldn't drink it because of all the
Lots things called
carbonation.
slammers.
Good night, teacher.
Bye.
What are the
other
car bombs? I've always wanted to try one of those. The Irish car bombs, right? Like those are whiskey. in a beer and you drop it
Yeah.
in and then slam it.
Yeah, it's like Boilermakers, or what's the other one? Depth charges. They're all just dropping shots into another alcohol, right?
Yeah, car bombs have a bad notation in certain circles.
Just go to the most southern part of England and ask for some car bombs.
They taste like milkshakes. What are you talking about, Yorick?
Oui.
Milkshake.
Actually, I think that probably would taste pretty good would be Irish cream with a brown ale liqueur.
Kahlua and coffee.
Ew.
Kahlua is coffee flavored alcohol.
Raspberries that are blue?
No, it's just a random flavor that they made up because they didn't. There were so many red flavorings like strawberry, cherry. It's like, well, let's just make a fake raspberry flavor and we'll make it blue so it stands out.
Yeah, that's where you get blue slushes and stuff. It's all raspberry.
Canadian, how do you know that? He says Monster makes your cum taste like acid.
Because he blows himself.
Let the man do what he wants. Jeez.
I'm not judging. I'm just curious. Did your
Blue
boyfriend drink a lot of Monster drinks one time or something? What happened?
Blue, you understand the scientific method. You can verify this for yourself.
Yeah.
Bard, there is no real thing as pretty much blue raspberry. The closest is, I forget what it's called, but it looks like a raspberry and it's more of a purple color. They
I mean,
say
it
blue
does
raspberry is
do that. I used
based
to
off
have
of that flavor wise.
a girlfriend that would get mad at me if I ate spicy food
Wow.
Just drink a lot of pineapple juice.
for that reason.
I mean, Canadian, that's a serious talent. How much flexibility training did that take?
No, he just got his bottom two ribs surgically removed.
DC, those toenails are too short. It's a Sasquatch. There you go. Gotta grip that ground.
Those. Give him a nice rest. That works.
Hey,
Yeah,
Drew.
it's fine. The older you get, your toenails get more and more. Weird.
Oh, old people toenails are disgusting.
Yeah, yeah.
The worst.
It's not a good. It's not a good.
Oh, hey, DC,
They're so
is that
bad.
character with a happy trail?
Okay, now I can see what you're talking about. It looks like Ricardo froze on me.
No, it can't be, guys. Remember?
Picardo is always lovely.
Yes, it cannot lag. It never does.
It's the greatest
Sure,
streaming
lovely.
platform in existence.
Even the admins told us it's
like-
impossible.
Non's cock. Like, 4 hands gripping it, you're gonna run out of cock.
Could she open a pickle jar with those feet?
Oh, she could pierce one.
Like, just crush it.
Yeah, why
Crush
open?
it, skewer all the pickles, 1 on each toe.
Hey, Connie, that's not nice. I thought we were all friends in this stream.
What is spoiler blaming me for? I wasn't paying attention.
Who knows? Everything.
Typical spoiler.
That's weird because it's all my fault.
Am I the only one still drinking?
Nope.
You wish.
You wish.
Gone back to leave baboons now.
Yeah, I'm well past the leader mark on my margarita.
DC, did you spill again?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, he's the least drunk and he's the most spilly.
So embarrassing.
It's easier to spill beer than it is to spill.
Next, he'll be asking for milk at a fast food drive-in.
It
You know
doesn't-
what I'm saying?
I imagine it's like being in a fancy restaurant with your toddler.
Listen, it's because I keep trying to reach for the beer as I'm working.
Giant toddler. Sasquatch toddler.
I'll be back.
With new trousers.
Oh, I gotta go open the floodgates. I'll be back.
He's disappearing.
It's intermission.
Here for a short intermission.
Oh man, we're only 70 minutes in.
And I am thoroughly under the influence.
Good. That's what we're aiming for.
Yes.
Going back to Kurosawa now.
One I have to trail.
I've given up on the.
Said.
Yeah.
I'll have to remind him again.
Wow. That went horribly wrong because I was reading chat and I was reading the Shadow Knows messages, and it started with DC is the retarded child, which I was like, well, that's a bit unreasonable. And then the next message was that you need to find more pants for. Except with my blurred vision, pants got read as penis, and it was extremely inappropriate.
I mean,
Is it an inappropriate comment for us, though?
Drunk, right?
We're a long way behind on the chat.
You okay?
Oh dear, there's a lot of scrolling down going on here.
Sounds like he needs a urinal installed under his desk, right, Stray?
Yeah.
I mean, CC
Oh,
is
urinal. Yeah.
You can just ask her to attest to the fact that CC has plenty of penis and it's all good, right?
What?
We asked you for
We're being very silly.
confirm.
Not sure this is one of the most crazy streams. Kid now thinks this is a crazy stream.
This is pretty normal.
Nah, this is pretty tame so far. See how
Yeah.
long DC stays. The longer he stays, the crazier it's gonna get.
Oh,
the
yeah.
drunker we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Nobody's stormed off in a huff yet, have they?
Oh shit.
No.
DC's a pretty big tolerance.
You just started this, Shadow, you know it.
If DC
Yeah.
keeps spilling stuff on himself, he's going to be the one to go off the
Pants.
Okay, so the one problem is I ate a ton of food before the stream.
What?
I know.
What is it? Both you and Sploosh had decided to have like full meals before trying to get drunk on a stream. It's like, that's not how you do this. Empty stomach.
We're old enough to fucking know
Eat
better.
afterwards.
You don't drink on an empty stomach, you'll be fucking
Yes,
shit.
you do.
That's the point. That's why it's a drunk stream. I know better, but I also know this is what we're aiming for.
Listen,
Look, dude, I gotta get up and do things tomorrow.
Man, it's Sunday. You don't have to do anything.
That's
Okay.
not
Get
true. I
wrecked
gotta get up
before-
at 5:30.
You've got a whole
Go
day
ahead,
to recover
DC.
for the 4th.
this coming from Stray,
work
who's
on the
literally
floor.
drinking water. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at this point it's approaching like 3 liters of 4%, at which point it starts to hit you.
You're not slurring yet. You're perfectly fine.
Well, I typically don't slur until like I'm blackout drunk, and I'm not going there. So I'm
Well,
quite
that-
content
that's how
with where
long
I
the
am. Thank you
stream
very
goes.
much.
Depends when we stop streaming.
Didn't your mama ever tell you not to eat before you jump in the stream? I think Lady Lenny's got a little bit of Southern in her. That's
Yeah?
what I'm hearing when I say that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know anyone else that uses the term mama,
Never swim on
Mama.
an empty stomach.
Your mama.
except Bohemian Rhapsody.
Your
Yeah.
mama so fat.
Mama.
Just
He
killed
won't
him.
disgrace the Queen's English no matter how drunk. Hey, Moronic, are you drinking tonight with us? You said you were gonna. You better be.
Wait, who are you asking?
Moronic.
Oh, then the answer is yes, always. He has like an IV of just pure alcohol.
Does
I
he?
wish this was the Queen's English.
I don't even know what the Queen
Yeah,
sounds
Is
like, to be
almost
honest.
dead.
I mean, have you spoken with the Queen lately? How would you evaluate that?
No, it is not.
No,
It's
wait.
beautiful country out here, man.
Yeah,
Wait.
okay.
DC. Blue's just partly
Yeah.
right. You are missing out on something. All the tornadoes.
Oh yeah, the tornadoes and the meth. Yeah, you're right.
We do have some
Yeah.
beautiful tornadoes, and we have the best meth. Okay, so
That's
I don't
in
want you to fucking
Portland
talk
would
down
say
on it.
otherwise.
I got to admit, the tornadoes make the Uber driving a lot more exciting.
Sploosh, I'd rather fly you up than
Yeah.
drive down.
Yeah.
How you?
Can we fly you up?
We already know that Sploosh never leaves his state.
Yeah, true.
This is my home, CC. You guys are just dogging it. Born and
No,
raised
they're-
here.
You should broaden your horizons.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that explains what's
maybe.
wrong with you, Sploosh.
I can pick you up and drive you up there, Splish.
Yeah.
It'll take a while.
It would take a while.
And
I
the
don't
price.
know, man. I just had the 10-hour car experience to go get the puppy.
Sploosh,
was,
think of
uh,
it this way: when Mindright shows up with the
Hours?
chloroform, you're not going to remember the trip.
Getting better, Drew.
You drove 10 hours. Fuck.
Yeah, 10 hours.
To get a dog?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I think it's more
Well,
like 15 to
two-
get there from here.
Oh, yeah.
I had to drive 3 hours down to get the dog, and then it was 2 hours we drove to my sister's lake house. And my aunt lives down there too because they wanted to see the new puppy, so we drove down there and then showed them. And then it was another 2 hours home.
Jesus.
Did they not have
And then
like
we made the
internet?
mistake of
Send
well,
them
yeah,
a
they
pic-
have internet, but they wanted me to come down because I hadn't been down to see their houses that they bought down there. Like they bought them like a couple years ago, and I had still never been down to see them. So they were like, "You're gonna be down this way. You might as well come by and see it." So I did it, so they'll shut up.
This
But
mail
like,
from
did
Canary.
they just not offer expedited shipping or something?
No, you don't want to ship a dog. Like, well, you don't want to ship a dog.
CC Drill is
They
asking you a
do.
question.
What?
So Drill wants to know how your foot is doing.
Oh, I said it's good. It's getting better. Getting there.
I still think you should have gone the prosthetic route.
Well, at
I'm
first they
not
told me that I
doing
had surgery, and so I was like panicking inside. I was like, "Oh my god, what if I'm gonna like they're gonna amputate it?" And blah 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 blah, like being super dramatic.
Mhm.
And then I needed none of that.
Wait, so
Oh, yeah,
what
so
was the
they-
surgery of him, like
If they do
straightening your
surgery,
bone?
make sure you write on the other leg, not this leg, right? So they
Yeah.
don't do the wrong leg.
Yeah.
That they write on the leg or whatever that needs surgery. Yeah, they did that for our daughter.
Ah.
I mean,
What's your
Yeah,
daughter
you
have to have surgery on?
amputation.
Oh, she broke her arm. That's right.
Mhm.
I remember.
I feel like you're
Yeah.
doing it wrong. Like, when you realize that's what's happening, you write not this leg on the correct leg, so they operate on the wrong one, and then you claim the ridiculous malpractice insurance.
Oh god.
Yep.
Then that pays for your cyborg legs.
I'd rather keep my leg.
What you have to pay is not being able to walk correctly for the rest of your life.
2 for
But
1.
Sploosh-
Need to
Cyborg
walk when
legs.
you have so much money.
Okay, but straight, isn't a limb priceless?
No.
I mean, not according to the black market.
Okay, listen,
Not bad.
straight.
Lieutenant Dan.
How much would you sell one of your legs for? Like, if you could put a price on it.
Leg.
Are we selling it for reuse or for meat?
Oh.
Free. What do you mean? Like, it's for someone else. Someone else buying your leg.
Like, is someone else attaching it to themselves? Are they walking around with your leg, or are they just like cooking it and being, oh, like this is delicious?
They're gonna use it. They're gonna use it.
Oh,
Listen, there's a billionaire, all right, and he lost his leg to cancer, and he wants to buy your beautiful leg because you're like, man, this is the most beautiful leg I've ever seen. How much for this leg? A realistic number, you know? Like, this is like a...
For my left.
like 250 million seems like a good number.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that's...
so much. Oh my god, that's crazy.
10.
It was a billionaire.
They're a billionaire, and it's like that's pricing it so it's not so unreasonable that they'll say no, but it's also more than I will ever need.
Sploosh was thinking $1,000.
Straight, like
What's the billionaire gonna look after your leg?
I can go down the street and get a hobo who'll give me his legs for like, 20
But
bucks
they've-
and a meal.
They've
Yeah, but
headhunted
you're
me for
overcharging
my.
here.
No, I've been headhunted for my perfect leg.
Yeah.
Blues, you sold me. I want to come visit now.
Does your leg
Cece
have
wants a new
circle?
leg.
Yeah, now I'm just curious how many legless
Yeah, CC,
hobos
come
there
get a
are
new
where
leg.
Sploosh lives.
They're growing on trees down here. It'll be great.
Hey Bernie, hey Carla.
I'm thinking at most you go a couple mil, and they have to buy you the prosthetic. And you're better off anyways, because you can run faster with prosthetic limbs.
Yeah, but you have to
Why would I even bother
learn.
running when I have so much money.
I mean, not everybody's an Olympian that has prosthetics. Like,
The problem is
I
the
would be an
training.
Olympian if I had prosthetics.
I think the problem is the train. Like you have to train using the new leg. I'm just a lazy cookie, you know. Like to me, I look at this, I'm like, ugh, I gotta like fucking do physio like for a year to get used to this new thing, you know.
Yeah, you gotta
No,
offset it as well,
just
right?
want
Because
to be in
like
the Paralympics.
when you get a prosthetic leg, it is like it bounces slightly, right, to compensate for the fact that you no longer have a knee there.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
think-
adjusted to your weight. So if you significantly gain or lose weight, you're amazingly fucked until you get it like properly adjusted, which costs money. So
Well,
you're
plus
basically
side,
committing to a life of like not fucking with your weight too much.
On the plus side, you won't feel the cold when you're pretending to be a flamingo and you've got your one prosthetic leg in the cold water.
Or you just tuck the other one up, nice and warm. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more I think about this, the more my price is going up for this selling my leg.
oh no, that's Sploosh. Stray, have you seen that movie Fresh?
No.
Sounds
It's about, like,
familiar.
Selling people's limbs,
Oh shit.
like cannibalism.
I'm kind of.
Seems to be up your
Yes,
alley,
that-
maybe.
Why for
mean-
cannibalism, though? Cannibalism can't be that big still, right?
There's a
know,
movie.
first-person
It's
thing.
not like a documentary or something.
I'm not sure it's up my alley. Like I'm not into eating humans. I'm just like I'm aware that people do that, and there's probably billionaires that are like, "Fuck yeah, I'll pay that much just to eat your leg because novelty."
Yeah.
That's exactly what the movie's about.
Yeah,
Oh.
but here's the
People
thing with
weird.
human flesh. It tastes like pork.
Oh, it's that
So
movie
just
we
go
watched
buy
together,
pork.
hun. Yeah.
Yeah, Fresh.
Yeah, it was
It,
weird.
like lures you in.
Yeah, I remember now.
Everything
Yeah.
tasted like chicken.
No,
If
no,
you
no,
have
human
to
flesh
eat a
tastes
piece
like
of a
pork.
person, what piece are you going for?
The thighs.
Penis,
Depends.
obviously.
Are they in
Oh, God.
shape or are they fat?
It's like a natural
Say they're in
circus.
shape. Let's say it's
I wouldn't
Brad
wanna
Pitt,
go for-
and you have to eat a piece of Brad Pitt.
His
okay?
thighs, the
What piece of
thighs.
Brad Pitt are you going for?
It's gotta be the
Still eating
thighs.
Penis.
The thighs would probably be tough
Okay.
though, because of how much they're used.
We all know what
Imagine
Stray
meat is
wants.
tender.
Look, I'm sorry. Like
Why would you eat his
This is-
penis?
because this is something you have to do, right? Like this is unavoidable. This is the
Okay.
scenario you're going for, yes. Okay.
Why?
yes.
Yeah.
So you want to come out the other side of this? Like it's fairly unpleasant, regardless. We assume
Uh huh.
that's the rep cannibalism has.
Where are you going with
So
this?
At the very least, when you come out the other side, you want a fucking amazing story. It's like, oh yeah, no, someone forced me to eat human, and I just took a bite out of Brad Pitt's leg. That's fucking lame. It's like someone forced me to eat human, so I chose to eat Brad Pitt's entire penis. It's like at least that's going somewhere. That's interesting at that point. You've got an anecdote to go with it.
I'm getting a whole new image of Stray.
In what circumstances were you swallowing Brad Pitt's penis?
I think, Stray, I think you're the only person here that would go for that piece of meat.
Okay, so does it count as eating it if you swallow it but then regurgitate it?
Yes.
No.
So you could just give him a blowjob, deep throat him, and then you're done, and like no one's harm, no foul. It's like you're not going to get arrested. All you did was give him a blowjob, and you walk away with the cash. Why not?
Oh my god. No, you gotta chew that shit and swallow it down. It's like an order. It's like an order. They like hand you a menu. It's just a picture of Brad Pitt.
What kind of meat would you like,
What you want? And Stray just immediately goes to the penis and circles it
Bill's-
4 times.
It's all Bill's fault.
I want this with kebab sticks, please, and thank you.
Hey, I mean, it already has a hole, so it can't be that hard to put on a kebab.
Yes, drill. Yep. mhm.
Oh boy.
So, where do we go from here?
Let's look at the Sasquatch girl.
All
I'm
right.
gonna take my 4th shot.
It's the
I'm feeling I'm
monograph.
gonna regret it. This one. This is the one that's gonna
No.
break the camel's back.
No, 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 no. You'll be fine.
Oh, this Crowbat wants Doris to talk about Brad Pitt's special for lunch in the game.
Let's.
How's that beer going for you, DZ?
I'm almost done the second one. They're tall cans, all
You're
right.
almost done with number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Did half of it spill on the floor?
No, a little bit spilled on my my pad or whatever.
I'm gonna be honest. This kind of sounds like a poor effort.
Yeah.
It does. I'm very
You're
disappointed in
supposed to
DZ.
open one, down it, and then open another.
Am I supposed to chug beers right now?
Yeah, you're supposed to be setting a bad example for the rest of us.
Yeah, you gotta make up for this time now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. All right. I'm too
DC is a
full.
high tolerance, too.
I'm too full to drink them like that right now. Like there's no space in my stomach for that. So I have to like.
Ah! Brunissimo's here. He's one of my
Sure.
Sasquatch bros that was all about the
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch girl.
Yep.
Oh yeah. DC, some people were asking for a unibrow.
Should we?
Yes.
I made it close.
I mean, it's
It's
not
pretty
like
close.
If I do that, it's
times
too
her
much.
hair.
I think it's good where she is. Like, she's kind of cute. She's got a little bit of cute. going on.
Yeah, like we don't want her to be, you know.
See, this person just said